caring what people think is definitely a big obstacle for a lot of people. But if you zoom out and you see the bigger picture, and especially if you have very, very good friends already around you that support you, then caring what other people think isn't really an issue. Because other people, they'll always care, they'll always have an opinion about you. But when you worry about what they think, the only person that limits is you. It doesn't affect them. Like, whether you worry about them or not, they're still gonna have an opinion of you because everybody has an opinion of you. Some people will think of you as the quiet guy, or somebody who's a bit boring, or somebody who doesn't talk that much, because maybe you just don't like them, maybe you just don't want to have energy around them. Some people think of you as really annoying because maybe you want, or maybe you just feel like you need to act a certain way around certain people because you want to uphold an impression that you've already started to give out. But then, if you care what random people think, the only person, they already have an opinion of you. And that opinion of you is probably not the opinion that you have of yourself. Oh, look at my pen here. That opinion, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. That opinion of you is definitely not the opinion that you have of yourself. And the only opinion of you that should matter is your own opinion of yourself, your close friend, no, your family's opinion of yourself, obviously, and your close friends. And if your own opinion of you is not that good, then obviously you're going to worry about other people's opinion of you. If your family's opinion of yourself isn't that good, then obviously you're going to worry about other people's opinion of you, because you need outlets where people think good of you. You need outlets where people respect you. Yeah, you need people who respect you, and you need to respect yourself as well. And the third thing is, if you don't have friends, then you're going to worry about what people think of you. And so for me, I'm lucky I've found quite a lot. Actually, not quite a lot. I found very, very good couple of friends that I know I could trust with everything. And I know they're the only people that matter apart from my family. And apart from myself, of course. So, and I know it sounds very like tunnel vision, like, oh, narcissistic, whatever. But that's true, because nobody else matters to me, and for you as well. Nobody else should matter apart from yourself, your family, and your very, very close friends. Because apart from that, everybody's got an opinion of you, but their opinion is different no matter what you do. You don't want to change that, because you can't change that without affecting yourself as well. So with me, for starting this vlog, I know some people from my school are going to find out. I know, actually, yeah, just school, to be honest. I know some people from my school are going to find out. I know some people from my school are going to be watching it right now. But if you zoom out and you see the bigger picture, you see that it genuinely doesn't matter. Like, they'll watch this. What are they going to do? They're going to do nothing, genuinely. Because if they do something, it just shows more on them than it shows me, like, genuinely. Maybe when you're 10 or 11 or 12 or 13, it's got an effect then, because you're all kids. But when you're 17, 16, 17 and above, that's when it starts becoming embarrassing to hate on other people publicly. Like, if you hate on somebody silently, and you actually maybe not even, like, maybe you just actually don't like the guy, and which is perfectly alright. You don't have to like everyone. You don't have to try love everyone. You don't have to try support everyone. But if you actually don't like a guy, making that public and trying to spread that hate is more embarrassing than actually just hating the guy. So that's why you shouldn't care what other people think. And also, I'm making this YouTube channel just like so I can speak my thoughts out loud. Everything that I give on this YouTube channel is literally what I think about, or literally what I write down. Like, I've only written down one bullet point here. Voice crack. I've only written down one bullet point here, but honestly, like, I just have a lot of faith in myself, and I just really love doing this right now. Like, yeah. So I recently just uploaded or made a video. I don't know when I'll upload it, but I recently made a video that was about, being awake rather than being on autopilot. And this and I'm recording it in the same day, the same shot, the same lighting. because it ties in nicely to each other. Because if you're awake, then you realize that you shouldn't care what other people think. But if you're on autopilot, you're always in your head, you're thinking, what are they going to think of me? And you're thinking of different scenarios. You're thinking of like, oh yeah, what if I get in a fight? What if this argument had gone differently? What if this person says this to me? What if I say this to this person and make everyone laugh? Everybody thinks of these scenarios. But when you're awake, you realize you shouldn't care what other people think, and you should just focus on yourself. Focus on putting in the inputs and being patient with the inputs, and being strict with the inputs, and then wait for the outputs to come in, because when the outputs come out, you've just won. But when you're putting in the inputs and it's building up over time, like for example, if I'm outreaching and I'm outreaching 5 people a day, and maybe I might not close one for 2 weeks, maybe I might not close one for 3 weeks, but after 1 month, which is typically the amount of time that it takes, that's when you close 1, 2, 3, 4 new clients. And if I've closed 4 new clients at like 1K a month, maybe like 2K a month if I start increasing my price, that's an extra 8K monthly revenue just added on. And all because I didn't stop putting in inputs. And if I cared what they think of me, like, oh, I look desperate, I'm messaging them, I've made them a free video, I look desperate, I look like I've not got any clients. If I cared about that, then I wouldn't have outreached. But I don't care about that, and I know that they'll appreciate that free value. Same way how I'll appreciate, if nobody else appreciates it, I'll appreciate myself putting out this content, especially when I'm older, and I see to myself like, okay, I was 16 and I actually just did not give a fuck. I was just like working on myself, actually trying to get a better life, actually trying to make proper money, not even just quick money like drop shipping or whatever. I mean, drop shipping depends how you do it, but not even quick money, like just proper actual business, like work. So if nobody else appreciates that, I know I definitely appreciate that. But yeah, I feel like I need to have more of a strict video storyline, because right now I've written one bullet point and I'm just waffling about that bullet point, and I hope you guys are entertained by it. But I don't know. I mean, I'll get better as time goes on, definitely, that's for sure. And this is like, oh, it's 3:30 already. I've spent like an hour recording. But yeah, Sunday's my content day. Like honestly, I don't give a fuck. I'm 16 right now, and I've got 25, 30-year-old millionaires watching my content, and they're not impressed, but they respect it, and especially, hold on, and especially when I tell them like, oh yeah, I want to be like you. That's when they start to respect it. And that's when they start to be like, okay, this kid is serious about making me money, and that's why they pay me. So I don't upload it onto this account. I upload it onto my other YouTube account, Mukon Digital, which is my business account, and I upload onto my Instagram as well, like 3 times, 4 times a week. And when clients can see that I'm willing to put out my face onto social media, they see that I'm serious about getting results. And then, of course, I've actually got results and testimonials from other clients, which is good. But yeah, if I cared about what they think, and if I care like, oh yeah, maybe my voice is too light, maybe I sound like a bitch, which I have actually thought that before. Like, I don't know if you know, but on my VSL, and now I'm being brutally raw. On my VSL, if you go onto my website, I made my voice deeper for that because I genuinely thought like I sound like a bitch. Like the microphone only picks up the higher pitches. So I was trying to speak normally, or I was trying to make my voice a little bit deeper, you know what I'm saying? But it picked up only like the light voices, and it sounded like an 11-year-old kid. So obviously, so honestly, like, who cares? I picked it up and I dropped it again. I'll just give this one. So honestly, like, who cares? Nothing's gonna happen. Even if I didn't, okay, maybe not for that, but honestly, who cares? Just do what you want to do. You know that you know what you want, and only you know what inputs you have to do to get the outputs that you want. So just do that, and nobody cares about anybody else. Only you care about yourself, which is fine, which is normal. Don't have to worry about it. You don't have to deep it as well. Like, if you deep stuff way too much, then you're just wasting time at that point. You should only think about stuff when you need to think about it. Like, I was thinking about awake versus autopilot because I actually don't want to waste my life. And And this is just stuff that happens naturally as you become more awake. You start thinking of this stuff naturally. And it's not even like you're thinking to think, you're thinking because it comes naturally. Like your chain of thought comes naturally and the idea comes naturally. And when that idea came to me, I wrote it down in my notes app and now I'm making the video about it. And hopefully, if I've been good enough or like if I've been entertaining enough and you've watched to this point, you would have also had like that moment and thinking like to yourself, okay, what am I doing on YouTube? Or what am I doing? What did I do yesterday? Shouldn't have done that yesterday. I need to straighten up. I need to start utilizing my time now. Because you can do whatever you want, but if you're not putting in inputs, you're not going to get outputs. So caring what other people think should be no reason to stop you from doing what you truly want to do. Because it doesn't matter at the end of the day. I could move, like right now I've got enough money to move to like, I don't know what the cheapest country is, Paraguay I think it was, that I searched up. I could literally move to Paraguay right now. Paraguay or Paraguay, whatever. And literally run away from everything that's going on here. And to be fair, there's nothing going on here. That's the point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, when you think everything is so serious, like, oh, I didn't get invited to this party. Oh, this guy doesn't like me. Or, oh, this guy was not talking to me as good this today. Whatever. Like, it's not as serious as you think. Genuinely, it's not as serious as you think. You can move to Paraguay. Oh, fuck off. You can move to Paraguay right now and nothing would happen. These guys would go on with their usual lives, tunnel vision. Everyone's got tunnel vision. Even I have tunnel vision still. Even though I think I'm awake and I'm making these videos about being awake, technically I still have tunnel vision. And I know I do. But it goes over time after meditating quite a lot. After making a conscious effort to be awake, that's when it goes away. And when it goes away, that's when you'll realize that, okay, nothing mattered that much. I mean, yeah, that was a good video. I reckon. That was a good video. Like, comment, subscribe. Like, comment, subscribe. Wait, isn't there a full like, comment, subscribe, post notifications?